For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow then stump.
What's up, everyone? My name is Suriano. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Tutorial Tuesday. Like always, if you missed last week's tutorial, it'll be linked down below, or you can click this card right here, but make sure to do that at the end of the video because you aren't gonna wanna miss this one. This is a move that I'm so excited to show you guys. It's a trick, it's a cardistry move, it's a gag, it's a production, it's everything in one, all for the price of one. So this is something I've been working on for a while now, and I'm very, very excited to show you guys it. So let's cut in close and show you guys how to do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so jumping right in to this ASMR magic tutorial. Just kidding, not gonna do that. So basically how this works is, this is a weird angle for me to do it, but it looks like that. It's just a pop out of the card from the pack. And you can do it between two sandwich cards, which I'm gonna get into later on in this tutorial, but I'm just gonna teach you exactly how to do the move. And again, you could use it for like a cardistry move if you want, because you could actually have it so where the card pops and shoots out of the pack just like that, which I think is neat. And let's jump right into teaching you guys how to do that. So it's pretty simple to do. It's a little knacky at first, but once you get it, you got it. And I'm gonna show you the exposed angle. So what's happening here is this finger is doing all the work. So my ring finger is doing all the work here, and that's what's causing the pop. So I riffle down the ring finger, just like from spreading. And obviously the way I spread the cards is just like this. I keep my pinkies underneath to keep the deck squared. And then this ring finger is doing all the work. So I find a card that I wanna pop out. So say I wanna pop out this card right here that I feel with my ring finger. Then what happens here is I keep pressure with my pointer finger and the middle finger holding the card just like that. So if I let go, I can hold the card just like that. And then this finger is creasing the card like that, which is creating tension, which is kind of like a spring. So as you guys can see, once we let that spring go, the card will pop out. And that's what's causing the card to pop. So I find the card, bang, it's this one, it'll just fall right into your hand. So if you're not selecting one card to do. So in the way how I said you could use it as a gag is you can have somebody go to pick a card. So say they go to reach for a card and then one card shoots out as they're going to grab the cards and it lands right in their hand. You could do that as well. So that's what I meant by using it as a gag. But basically how that works, like I said, is you're creating that tension with that ring finger. So you're finding the card you want to pop out, in this case, the 9 of hearts, and you're creating this kind of tension. You don't want to bend it too much, but you want to create it so when you let go of this index finger, that card pops. Obviously it's hard to do in slow motion, but you're releasing the friction from the index finger that's holding the card, and then bang, you slowly release it just like that with the index, and the card will shoot and jut out. And that's basically how that works to get that card to pop, just like that. So you're kind of creating that tension. It's slowly falling off of the index finger, and that card pops out just like that. Obviously, I'm showing you guys from the exposed angle, but from the non-exposed angle, it looks just like this. And you want to be more downwards with it. Kind of there I flashed because you know, you can see the downward. You want to avoid, what's good about this is all that's happening, it's happening with these two fingers, and these two fingers are the most hidden, which is nice because the pinky could stay here, and when you get that card in that positioning, so here, let me redo the spread. So when you find a card that you want to pop out, so right here I'm finding it, found the card, pinky stays here, the index finger is staying stiff, and then this card shoots out just like that. So you can jut it out, and you got to get that pop. That right there, I kind of failed with the pop, but you guys saw that. You know, that's why I like to show you guys some of the mistakes you could run into as well. So basically, if you want to use it for a sandwich routine, I think it's really neat. So let's just use these two cards as a sandwich for right now. So you want to control the card to the top in any way, shape, or form, and then you can take the two sandwiching cards, the cards that are going to sandwich the card, and you put them in the middle of the pack somewhere, just like this. And now you explain to the spectator, you could build up a performance from this, but obviously this is their card. And you're going to say if I took your card, which the top card is not, or you could just, you know, you could do a double lift if you want. So say if I took the top card, which obviously is not your card, and I pushed it in just like that, that would be cheating. But as magicians, we like to do a certain way to have the card appear in between these two cards that we just put in. And it kind of happens super fast, so you're gonna have to pay attention for this one. So right here, I'm getting in positioning, and then pop, you could pop it just like this, and it pops out in between the two joker cards, or the two sandwich cards if you want. That pop wasn't that great, but I'll show you guys again. So cards go in just like this. And now all that's happening, as you guys didn't tell, I'm taking this card, and this is their card that you control to the top. Like I said, you could do a double, you could show it's not their card, and say if I took a random card and I pushed it in, obviously that would be cheating. then you're gonna go to spread. So I'm holding the card in this grip right here. So I'm holding the card with the index and the pinky just like this and spreading the rest of the cards on top, which is allowing me to retain this card. So once I get to the 2 face down cards, which are right here without the card in the center of them, 2 face down cards, I'm just placing that card right over top in the middle. So say if I were to push this here and square up the pack, that card would be in the middle of those 2 cards, in between the 2 sandwich cards. So you could use that as an effect even if you really want to. You could just spread just like this, and not spread like an idiot like me, and spread, show, and then just square up the card so there's nothing in between. And then when you go through again, there's gonna be something in between. So that's a neat idea that you guys can toy with. But for this effect, you're gonna spread through just like this. As you're spreading, you go to the 2 cards, bang. I just place this card right in between, so sit right there, as you guys can see. Now all that's happening is I'm pushing in with this, so now it's sitting in between, but still staying hidden, as you guys can see right here. All that's happening from here is now I'm getting into my positioning. So this ring finger creates the tension, and then this finger, the index finger, releases, and then it releases and pops out in between. And you could show that it popped out in between. That was a really good pop there. And bang, you have the pop out in between the 2 sandwich, and it would be their selection. So that's kind of that. I know it's a little knack, you gotta work on that one, but that is the basic, I guess, idea for the sandwich routine. So say if you wanted to do it with the face up card, that's pretty simple. You just hold the card like this, same grip we did before, and you're gonna basically do the same thing as you're doing with the sandwich routine. It's just now everything's face down. You get into the positioning, do the pop out move, and now you have a pop out face up card that pops out of the deck. Again, it's kind of harder to do it when you're trying to do it with the whole thing. If you're doing it from just spreading the cards, I find it easier because you don't have to worry about sandwiching it between 2 cards, but that's basically the idea for that move, and that's what you could use it to. So again, you could use it as a gag if you want. Somebody goes to pick a card, you pop one out. You can go to use it as the in between the pop out between the 2 sandwiches. And then if you want to use it as like a little cardistry move or like a flourish, you could shoot it out just like this. And all that's happening there is you're releasing from these 2 packs. So you're not creating that re-grab that's basically happening when you pop out the card. You're kind of just lifting up and letting that card jut out. So I guess it's kind of like a little flourisher thing. If you want to like have a card go onto the table, you could just like shoot it out onto the table, or you can like really pop it out and send it just like I did prior. And that's basically how that works. So that is basically it. And that is the move, and that's how it's done. So I hope you enjoyed. Well, that's the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that little bell notification icon so you guys get notified as soon as I come out with another Tutorial Tuesday or any other video I come out with on my channel. And you know the drill. If you record it and post it on your Instagram and tag me at my Instagram right here at _Nick Suriano, I will make sure to like it and post it on my stories. So I appreciate you. I appreciate that. And I will see you in the next Tutorial Tuesday or other uploads that you guys tune into on my channel. Peace out. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the record.